Hey guys, it's Katie and today's video is going to be 5 apps that you need for college. So these are some of my favorite apps and I find them all very useful and I use them pretty much every single day and I'm really excited to share them with you. I also will be having more college videos up such as like a room tour, apartment tour, outfit of the week and stuff like that. First app I'm going to talk about is called Corsica and this is a lifesaver when it comes to registering for classes. I bought the premium version. It was only like $5 but it was totally worth it because you get to add as many classes as you want, which I'll talk about in a second. But basically, Corsica, you find what school you go to, so I just typed in Miami, and then you get to pick what classes that you want to track. So basically, when you're registering for college classes, a lot of them fill up right away, and it's really hard to get into some classes, like especially for me, it's hard to get into some business classes that I want at the times that I want. So this will track which classes I want to take, or like which different sections, and you can scroll through and find different sections that you want. It tracks them, it tells you when they go from closed to open, when they go from open to close, and they basically just tell you if there's a free spot and you can jump right on it. The next app I suggest is a bus tracker. If you guys have a busing system at your school, I definitely recommend downloading this. I have this, it's Miami calls it Buzz Tracker. It's spelled some way, I'll put it on the screen. But basically, the app is really nice because I don't have to like have a sheet out that tells me what time the bus is coming. I can just have it on my phone and it will tell me what route to take, where it's going to drop me off, when it's going to pick me up, stuff like that. And now since I live like 30 minutes away from the business school, it's really nice to be able to look at the bus times so I don't have to walk every single day. The third app I'm going to talk about is called Meacham, and this is a really cool app for buying and selling and ride sharing, which I will get to in a second. But if you have tons of old textbooks that you don't need because college textbooks are so expensive, if you have old clothes, if you have technology that you don't need, stuff like that, this app allows you to sell it and it's totally free for Android and iPhone, which is really nice. If you're like me and you need money in college, this app is really good to make some quick extra bucks. It's really easy. You can pick your shipping method. You can do like on-campus deliveries. So if you go to the same school as the person who wants to buy your stuff or who you want to buy from, you can just do a pickup location or you can do shipping deliveries. So it gives you a ton of different options. There's also an ability to filter your searches, so you can filter by what university you go to, by like your textbook needs, your classes, what type of clothes you need and stuff like that. So that's really cool and it's just a nice organized way to find what you need faster. Another cool thing about this app is ride sharing, which I mentioned earlier, and I would put a screenshot of what it looks like. So basically you can find out when people are going, where they're coming from, and what time and how much it will cost you. This is a really great idea for when you're going long distances, you don't have to drive alone, or if you need to get somewhere but you don't have a ride. So it shows you everything that you need to know about the person and about their ride and how many seats are left. The fourth app I'm going to talk about is FanMail. You've probably heard about it a lot. It's really useful. It's a way of basically transferring money. So if you and your friends go out to dinner and you guys want to all pay together, and then you can just Venmo each other. So you can Venmo like the amount from either a credit card, a bank account, or just your Venmo balance. I use this a ton if I'm paying back my friends for anything, if we go out or go out to eat or do some activities, or if we're like sharing stuff for our apartment. And the final app is called Quizlet. You've probably heard of this. It's a really great study tool. I use this all the time when I'm studying for classes. They have a website, but they also have an app version, which I love. You basically enter what term and then your definition, and you can play games, you can do word searches, you can do like matching, true, false, multiple choice, and just like make mini tests for yourself. So if I'm like walking to class and I have a test, I can just bring out my phone and study for my test on my phone instead of having to flip through physical flashcards. And that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you guys have any questions, let me know. I will have an apartment tour up as soon as possible, and that's all for my video.